Hello and welcome to my page. PowerShell arrays are used to store collections of values. Arrays are fundamental data structures in PowerShell, and they are used in a wide range of scenarios. Arrays are essential for storing and managing collections of data, such as lists of names, numbers, or objects. They allow you to iterate through the elements, access specific items by their index, filter and sort data, and dynamically modify the array's size. Arrays are a fundamental data structure in PowerShell, enabling efficient data handling and manipulation in scripts and commands. As discussed in my previous videos about variables, loosely typed and strongly typed arrays in the context of PowerShell refer to how strict the data type of the array's elements is enforced. In a loosely typed array, elements can be of mixed data types. There is no strict enforcement of a specific data type for the elements. Loosely typed arrays offer flexibility but can lead to unexpected results or errors if not managed carefully, especially when performing operations on array elements. In a strongly typed array, all elements are of the same, predefined data type. The array enforces a strict data type for all its elements, and any attempt to add an element of a different type would result in an error. Strongly typed arrays provide type safety and are useful when you need to ensure that all elements adhere to a specific data type, which can be important for data consistency and reliability. Let's open our PowerShell ISE and try creating some arrays. Let's start with a loosely typed and name this one as $names without specifically saying that these are strings. If you remember, we use either single or double quotes for setting strings variable. Let's check the data type by using the getType command extension. Highlight and select Run or F5. Since we did not declare the data type, PowerShell is seeing this array as an object type. Now, let's turn this array into strongly typed by adding the string type and enclosed it with square brackets before putting the array name. When you create an array, the system allocates a block of memory to store the elements of the array. Let's copy our previous elements and reuse it for our new strongly typed array. The data type of this new array should now be identified as string, since we specifically declared it in our syntax. Since we have this new array, let's print the elements by using the for-each loop. For-each is used to iterate over each item in a collection, allowing you to access and process each element one by one. The basic syntax of a for-each loop involves specifying the collection to iterate over and a variable that represents each item in the collection. I want to print or show the element values on our console window. If you notice, I created a new variable $name to identify each element in our array $names. I can use the command write-host for this. Please don't worry about the script right now, I will have separate videos for the for-each and write-host commands. I just want to briefly explain the curly brackets. Curly brackets are used to define a script block, which is a set of statements or code that you want to execute as a single unit. It seems like I'm having issues with my script. It is not printing the element values. Okay, what's the issue here? Okay, I've deleted the first array $names that we used as a sample for our loosely typed array. I'm missing S on my new string array. There you go, I didn't delete my mistake intentionally, so we can identify the issue together. PowerShell arrays are zero-based, meaning the first element is at index 0, the second at index 1, and so on. You can access specific elements by their index in the array. To better explain this, let's use our previous example. Let's say we only want to print the second value from our array. We can do this by specifically indicate the array number from our list. Remember, even if the ri is the second value in our array, that index number of that would be 1. Arrays are practical for storing and managing collections of data, allowing for efficient access, manipulation, and iteration through multiple values, making them essential for tasks like data processing, calculations, and organizing information. Here is a sample script that I've created to briefly explain the use of arrays. In this example, we'll be using the testnet connection command let. This is somehow the equivalent of the old ping command. I'm using an array for this to test the connectivity to multiple computers. Don't worry if you don't understand the script, as I will have another video for this command let. For now, let's focus on the array variable $computers. I created it in two ways. One is by putting the list manually, and second one is to get the list from my text file from temp folder. The for each command will tell PowerShell to run the script inside the curly brackets for each computer from the list. In this case, I've used the testnet connection to ping the computers, then if the ping test is okay, then the write host commandlet will print the computer name plus is online. On the other hand, if the computer is not reachable, it will print the computer name plus is not reachable. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support. Please consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the notification bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos.